Here we have the Never-Ending Story 2 plush from Japan of Rockbiter. Look at the little eyes he has. Original tag, bit of creasing on it, not the end of the world. June planning, made in Indonesia. I go to Japan very often. I've been looking for the Return to Oz items. I love that movie. I do like the Never-Ending Story quite a lot. 2, I did watch as a kid. 3 is where I draw the line. But thank you, Dan, for hooking me up on this piece. It is for the collection, of course. I am a plush collector when it comes to the oddball, cool 80s stuff like this and Labyrinth. But also, Dan, thank you for the Megator clip for the weapon. I needed that last piece to complete my Megator boxed. And if you guys are buying Megators in the box, the weapons, the little clips that hold the ball and the chain together, are they really that free loose, just floating around? It's crazy. We have a Darth Vader. No saber, $10, but look how clean that piece is. I didn't check the cape, but there's the rip. But if I can replace the cape, which I have extras of, and I have an extra saber, the figure that nice, I'll take it for $10. This was a neat piece. So I was at a guy's booth earlier, and I collect all funky doodles of monsters and creatures. I love that stuff, but I've been slowing down. I own so much that I just have to kind of pull back and be like, I can't buy the world. But this piece is intriguing. It was by HG Toys. And it's vintage. So I bought it and I paid $1. The person across from the dealer's booth, who I've known for years, he calls me over and he's like, hey, did you know what you just bought? And I was like, no. I mean, I know like my toy lines very well, as you guys can see, but I don't know this one. He's like, how do you not know this? And he already had it preset on his phone. And it's the HG Toys Godzilla Enemy Maran. I can't pronounce it. It's been a while since I looked at the name, but it's an odd one. He's sweet, super sweet. At 100, 150, it looks like it's worth. I mean, I'm gonna keep him. He's just so cool. But it's just one of those, like, I actually did not know that existed. I'm not a Godzilla collector. I like my Godzilla, but I don't have much of a Godzilla collection or seen all the movies and whatnot. Well, it came out to 15 as a backpack. I usually get about 25 for the backpacks. With the figure and the ghost, I can get about 25 as well, so that worked out. Centurion C Max, $7 with the helmet. The helmet can go for 25 just for that. The figure about 10 to 15. Oh, poor Cylon torso. We'll get to his buddy stuff a little bit later. A Hulk Hogan with the bright color lower torso, 15. Got it for 10. I think as Hasbro WWF is literally on fire. Coming back to the Transformers, these Transformers and the shattered case, plus to my right, 2 lunch boxes were part of the $100 deal. Just roasted and toasted Constructicons, which we have bags and bags of, but I did get 2 combiner cassettes. And so these guys right here, that's about $50, $60. So that pans out. If I can just dump this whole group, the Hound's pretty chewed up. He'll be about 15. It adds up slowly, but I'll just purge the rest of it in one giant group lot. Tucked around the side was our Clean Han Vintage Kenner, $25. Probably got it for 20. Really nice shape. A little bit of cleanup needs to be done on him. I think I can probably mail him in, at least get an AFA 80. Air Razor, since Beast Wars is also hot, as we discussed earlier. No weapon for Air Razor, but it has the shoulder pads. $5. No problemo. Star Wars. So, thank you very much. I really appreciate the dealer hooking me up with this stuff. The Joe, well, he goes in that pile. So, this was $60 for the pair. Can't say no. You got a Yoda with belt and snake. Luke and Anakin. So Anakin's like 25, always sells. Yoda's popular and getting a little more valuable. It panned out to a decent flip, but then I realized after I picked it up, molded face Luke. So, whoa, bonus time. Again, thank you, sir. Luke's about 100 and 100 a quarter being molded face. 25.30, 35.40 for Yoda. Paid 60. Can't go wrong. A little bit of confusion on this. He let me have it for 110. I wonder if he was just being really nice because it has two 110s on it. But we have a Warrock and a Ramba and a Paplu. And it was 110 for all three versus 110 and 110, but they were in one bag. But all his other bags only had one price. So I like to believe he was being really nice to me. So flip value, you're looking at a Paplu about 30 without staff. Might be a bit more because people are realizing just how tough these guys are. The 2 Power of the Force Ewoks, I'm going to probably hazard around 100 to 150 for that. You just don't get finds like that. Barada, really nice shape. I don't think he was played with. I couldn't find any paint wear on him either. Has the staff, has the backer. 95. I got thinking for around 85. Might have to check my own personal collection for an upgrade there. We have 4 figures, 45 with weapons. If you're going to get 4 guns with 4 vintage figures for 45, really fair price. And we have a Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander. The logo on this piece is in really nice shape. The helmet, a lot of scuffing. Another person was holding this piece before I got to it for 170, and then they put it back. I'm totally fine with that. You open up the figure, you swap the head out, put a nice clean one in. It's the chest logo that matters as long as it is in clean shape and not faded. I can probably sell that for $350 to $400. Turtle figures, tucked in the corner. We have one Dino Charge Pink Ranger with the shoulder. All these turtles were $1 each, even the movie turtles with belt. Well, this Leo doesn't have one with the belt. $5 to $8 a piece, easy. We'll cover this bag. It was all 20 for all of this. A lot of movie Transformer guys in here. I don't think they're complete, but if 6-7 figures at 20 bucks, I just said, yeah, let's just do that. Gonna learn how much that stuff's worth. I don't know the movie Transformers that well. Some are hit or miss. Some can be very cheap and no one cares. Some stuff people do care. Complete Emperor's Royal Guard, $10. The guy had this and he didn't know what it was. He had a bunch of He-Man. He had some Remco 5-inch like Warlord, and then this guy was in there, and I was like, hey, how much is the Godzilla gang? And he's like, Godzilla gang? And I was like, how much is the monster? And he's like, 15, because, you know, it's still a fair price. And I was like, you know what, I'll grab him. You used to find these somewhat off in about 10 to 15 years ago, but I don't think the market's moved up too much. I love it. I think with this guy, anything that ever happens to him, he's got a smile on his face. I think it might be about 45, 50. I don't think Godzilla gang is really going up in value. Got some M.a.s.k, loose complete. Condor, 15. You know, with a little bit more of a discount for a bulk deal. Loose complete. Firefly with the... Gotta shake it. Oh, you see the missiles in there. So that was roughly about 15. These are resale at about 35, 40 because it's really nice shape. And the paint job on Brad is fantastic. Julio Lopez, the stickers, about 35, 40. Got 3 Dino Riders. 2 of them are Commandos. I can sell those for about 25 each. And I believe this is the second series. 2-pack exclusive, Rulon, and he's about 35, 40. Down below, we have another clean shape for 40. I love how this is a giant oversized baggie for Vader. But again, get it in my hands. We'll see how clean shape it really is. Some more Joes. I think these are part of the larger deal that I did over there. Nice to see some of them have their guns. Loose complete with missile. 35. Probably paid around 30. The market's definitely up on these. I think they're around 60. I have to clean up the engine intakes. Parts are, I don't know where they went, but he's complete. The driver, you know, missing right now, and the canopy's missing. I don't know where they went. possibly still in my backpack, but paid 45, around 40 probably the discount. Resale about 75, 80. Lando with teeth, clean shape. I think I paid around 15. I'm gonna see if I can get that graded. Usually the base is about an AFA 80. AFA 80 can sell for around 100 a quarter, but if it gets better, then I'm rocking out. Mask. The Firecracker bike is around $10 to $12, but when you have the clip, that clip's about a $20 part. So this whole thing, I think it was $8, and that's about 30 bucks right there, or more. In here is a good pile of Robotech die-cast miniature gaming figures and some other odds and ends. The bag was 15. It was a kind of a gamble. Might be around 15, or it could be around 35, 40. I'll put them up as a group lot. We got one Valkyrie in there, as you guys can see, or I think his name is like Blaster or Phoenix. It's been a while. But overall, you don't find these that often anymore. This Power Ranger tub, I was pawing through it at first, and I was pulling all the coins out, and I was like, hell yeah, the market's definitely dropped on the original Morpher, with just so many legacy reissues and Hasbro versions, but a lot of decent parts and pieces in there. And then the guy just called down and said, the whole box is for you, just take it. So I was like, oh yeah, these were fun at the time. But, oh, what's this? Ooh, Space Jam. That is, wow, that's like $1 right there. But with all these clean chrome figures in here, in really nice shape and tight limbs, no yellowing, I said, hell yeah, 40 bucks sounds great. Here are the lunch boxes I picked up, that $100 lot. This one has a thermos. I don't think they're too hot in value. I might be able to pull 30 on that, and this will be about 10 to 15. And the case is pretty much trash. But I want to give them a home, probably flip them together. Then we'll have to do the Beast Wars. Each box was $100 each, and we'll get into it in a moment. But here's a horrible recap of all the wonderful goodies that we covered. Again, all purchased in one weekend. This is just the loose stuff. There was packaged stuff in the previous video. Next, we'll be doing parts and pieces and pre-production for another video. 4 videos! Oh my God. So thank you for watching.